Hi guys, welcome to Secrets of Planets, and today we are going to discuss on spouse meeting circumstances in Vedic astrology. How to know where you are going to meet your spouse? So the first thing we need to check on the seventh house. This is your ascendant, and exactly opposite to ascendant is your seventh house. So which sign is given in the seventh house? So I've written down for your information, and also you need to check who is the lord of the sign. Suppose if it can be anything between 1 to 12. Suppose if 1 is placed, so 1 lord is Mars, 2 lord is Venus, 3 lord is Mercury, 4 lord is Moon, 5th house lord is Sun, 6th house lord is Mercury, 7th house lord is Venus, 8th house lord is Mars, 9th house lord is Jupiter, 10th house lord is Saturn, 11th house lord is Saturn, and 12th house lord is Jupiter. So you need to check which sign is placed here and where the lord is placed. Suppose if 1 is placed, so first house lord is Mars, so you need to check where the Mars is placed in your house. So if Mars is placed in the ascendant, that means you are going to meet your spouse anywhere near your home. It can be also your native place, anywhere where you have organized something. Suppose you got promoted and you organize one party, so your spouse is accompanied by his parents, or your spouse is accompanied by her or his friend, and you guys started liking each other and dating each other, and you decided to marriage. And if seventh house lord is sit in the second house, so second house is the house of family, your wealth. So it very much denotes that you are going to meet your spouse. It can be the family get together, or it can be somebody's marriage. You can meet your spouse, and it also denotes that spouse can be of wealthy family. And most likely, if you're going for some get together or some kind of party, which is organized by your relative or some of your family member, there your spouse walks in and you guys introduce each other and you guys started liking each other. So seventh house lord in the house number 3. So house number 3 is of Mercury, short traveling. House number 3 is also of your siblings, younger siblings. So it very much denotes that you are going to meet your spouse through short trip. You are going for a short journey for 2 to 3 days, and you meet that guy there, or you meet that girl there, or you meet this your marriage partner through your younger siblings' friends or younger siblings' colleagues. It can be anything related to your younger siblings or your short trip. So seventh house lord in the third house denotes that you meet your spouse in short trip or through your younger siblings. Seventh house lord in the fourth house. So fourth house is also the house of your mother. So it denotes that you meet your spouse through your mother. It can be your mother's friend's daughter, or it can be your mother introduce that guy or that girl to you. So and seventh house lord in the fourth house, it also denotes that you meet your spouse in workplace, because fourth house is also the house of mother, but directly opposite to it is the 10th house, is the house of career. So many times it has seen that 7th house lord in 4th house, and you are meeting the spouse at the workplace. But mostly it denotes that you're going to meet your spouse through your mother, or your mother will bring the proposal for proposal of a guy for you. 7th house lord in the 5th house, it denotes very much likely that you will have a love marriage. So be happy, guys. and it also we need to check other planet as well. But seventh house lord in the fifth house, and fifth house is of creative settings, and fifth house is also of your studies, so you can meet your spouse while pursuing your undergrad studies, or you can meet your spouse, yeah, you went to some exhibition, some creative exhibition like painting exhibition or some exhibition of some kind of art, and you meet your spouse there. Seventh house lord in the sixth house. Sixth house is your house of enemies, disease, deaths, your house of your colleagues, your daily routine people. So it also denotes that you meet your spouse. It is somewhat related to your colleague's friend, or it can be of your relatives, or it can be your enemies. Nowadays, enemies are not like the killers, or enemies are like enemies can be your colleague who doesn't like you, the people who don't like you, somebody who don't like you, and one day is accompanied by a girl, and that girl started liking you, so that way you can also take a revenge, and you also meet your spouse. So seventh house lord in the seventh house itself, it denotes your business partner, your partner, and any kind of partner. Apart from that, it also denotes your arranged marriage. Seventh house lord in seventh house will most likely high chances of getting the arranged marriage. Seventh house lord also denotes your money transactions. So while doing any kind of transaction, you meet this girl and you started liking each other, or it can be related to your dad's business partner or your mom's business partner. So you meet the dad's partner, son or daughter, and you guys started liking each other and get married, which you often see in the big families like Ambani's and Billas, that their partner or their joint venture people, they get married to each other. The seventh house lord in the eighth house. So eighth house is the house of research. Eighth house is the house of meditation, therapy, any kind of occult science. So you went for a yoga classes, or you went for some therapy classes, and you meet this lady there and you guys started liking each other, or you are doing some kind of research and PhD, and this guy is also involved in research, and you get to know each other and you guys started liking each other and decided to marriage. So eighth house basically denotes that your marriage partner will come from some occult science background, or some kind of research, or you meet your spouse in all these settings. Seventh house lord in the ninth house. So ninth house is also of your house of your father, the house of long journeys, the house of gurus. So it can be possible that you meet your spouse through your father. Your father bring this proposal for you, that this is the guy, I know this guy and he's very good, and I think you should meet him. So your father will most likely bring this proposal for you. Apart from that, your guru can also bring this proposal. The person guru is not somebody with wearing orange clothes. Guru can be anybody whom you go for advice in your critical time, or when you go for help, and the person who guides you, that can be your guru. So it denotes that you also meet your partner through long journey. Or long journey is something like you're staying in Mumbai, but you went for Pune for 5 years for work, and that also called a long journey. And long journey is also you're staying in Kashmir and you're going to Madras, Chennai, Bangalore, and you meet this guy and you guys started liking each other. So, 7th house Lord in the 10th house, it denotes career. So it is very much possible that you are going to meet your spouse out of your colleagues area, out of your career area. You guys might be working in the same office, and you meet this guy or girl, and you guys started liking each other. 7th house Lord in the 11th house. So 11th house is the house of your fame, your social circle, your friend of friend circle. So it is very much possible that your Facebook friend can also be your partner, or your friend of friend can also be your partner, or you guys are already known to each other and suddenly you come to know. So this is basically the first meeting, how you meet your partner. So that might happen that this is your Facebook friend, and suddenly you meet this guy and you say, hey, you are my Facebook friend, and you guys started liking each other and started talking and started dating each other. So that is very much possible. 7th house Lord and the 12th house. 12th house is the house of moksha, as well as the house of foreign journey. So it is very much possible that you can get a foreign spouse, or outcast spouse, or you have visited to the foreign place and you meet this girl or a guy, and you guys started liking each other and started dating each other. So guys, that's all for today. Next we are going to discuss on nature of spouse through planets in the 7th house. And for consultation and any kind of queries, you can message me or you can mail me. The link will be given in the description below. So thank you so much guys. I will request you to please like and subscribe my video if you have really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. That's all for today. Have a great day.